Okay, let's see. All right, guys, if you can hear me, let me know, please, because you have no idea what I just went through. So please let me know if you can hear me. Um, Let me see something. Hey, Kyra, happy spring. So can you hear me, Kyra? I hope everybody can hear me. I hope so. I'm not going to say anything until someone says they can hear me, because pretty much, hey, Nancy. So I'm assuming you guys can hear me, right? I hope. Okay, great. Thanks, Lori. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Maya. Okay, guys. I apologize for the shadows all around me. I have lights. I just moved. It's been a crazy 3 weeks. And I have lights everywhere, and I'm trying to set them up. Hey, Lucy, where I don't have shadows and you can see my face. And this was the end result. So forget about all the shadows off my glasses and my shadow side sticking out in the back. Hey, Kyra. So I hope you're all doing well. It has been a crazy, at least for me, 3 weeks. And I know the energy has been super, super crazy. Um, Honestly, I normally keep track of the space weather, galactical planets, and astrology. And I honestly, the past week has been so insane. Hey, Amy, I have not, I haven't meditated. I haven't even grounded myself. I don't know what the hell the planets are doing other than what I've shared with you guys. This new moon, yesterday was the spring equinox, which was a powerful portal for new beginnings that opened. And today is the new moon, which is also about new beginnings. The new moon tonight is in Aries, and it's fire. Feisty little fuckers. Aries is a feisty sign. Aries is about taking action. So, no matter where you are in your life right now and the crazy changes that are happening, and for a lot of us, it's a real kick in the ass. It's like the universe is telling you, you know, shit or get off the pot, basically. Oh, that's so cool, Kyra. Good luck. I mean, I moved to a completely new area where I know no one. I completely, literally started everything over. There was a lot of loss in my family over the past 2 weeks, and a lot of movement and changes over the past week. If you could see my room right now, oh, I have a real fireplace. Where's Shelly? Is Shelly here? Oh, thank you, Kyra. Congratulations on your car. Anita, I know you have big changes going on in your life. So I wish Shelly was on here. I know she's here somewhere. Thank you. Thank you, Kyra. Um, oh, good for you, Amy. Good for you. The reason why, because you guys know I always had the fireplace in the background. Well, haha. I have a real, well, you can only see the top of it. But it's a real fireplace. It's not going to be on TV. And yes, it is colder where I am. I'm still in Florida. Let's not get carried away, guys. I know that is so exciting, Anita. Um, Cynthia, a really good friend of mine, Cynthia, is in Oregon also. So this is exciting. A lot of big moves, a lot of big changes, a lot of new everything. Um, so it's scary and exciting. And this new moon is just going to push us into taking the action that we need. So if you're experiencing, remember, everybody's in a different place. It doesn't make anybody more advanced or less advanced. It's just where you are, and know that where you are is perfect. And you will, and for all you know, your tribe is there. My tribe, I know, is everywhere, all over the world. Oh, sorry. It's all over the world. So wherever you're going to be needed, wherever the universe is pushing you, you have to trust. If this opportunity happened 7 years ago, I probably would have shit myself and overthought it and probably lost out on it. Yeah, that's true, Kyra. You meet new people every day. Anita, you are going to be fine. For all you know, your true soul family, like in person, the support that you need right now, that's where they are. They are where you're moving. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's unknown. So that's what makes it scary. But I know with the choices that I've made over the past week, I had to trust the universe. The way things unfolded was, it was nothing more, nothing less than divine intervention, divine timing. So I did trust. I never second guessed my move. I never second guessed anything, because it just moved so fast and everything fell into place so quickly that I know I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Now, what the hell am I supposed to do? This is the whole point of this new chapter in our lives. So just because, thank you, Anita, just because you don't know why you're going through this shift, this change, this transition, does not mean there's no divine purpose to it. There's not something bigger and better coming for you. So you have to trust that. You have to trust and believe in. And I don't care what you believe in, but yes, the part that I am in is colder. It is. It was great. It was like in the 30s this morning. I think it was like 32. It was just a nice change. I've been in South Florida for a long time. That 32 was the weather we waited for twice a year, 2 days out of the year. So I'm excited about this change. I'm excited about this whole venture that I am on, and I never second guessed it. I do feel, and this is what's going to happen along this week, because there is a lot of intense energy. I feel it. I'm not sure what planets are causing it, but I'm just going to share my experience or what I'm feeling. Remember, this isn't written in stone. I'm not like predicting anything, but I feel that the energy is so intense, especially if you're going through changes. It's going to be an emotional time. Aries is not an emotional sign. However, it is a sign of action. It is a fire sign, so you can easily be triggered. So it's very, very important for us to ground ourselves. And I know right now, I really need to stop and ground myself, or I will have a breakdown of some sort. That everything over the past 3 weeks is going to catch up with me. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, breakdowns are good. They clear out a lot of stuff to make room for the new. I would just like to be grounded when I have my breakdown. So tonight's meditation, we will be grounding ourselves, because I do feel that's what's going to be important for us in the immediate future. Grounding ourselves, and just because it's a lot of excitement, it's a lot of changes and things that are happening fast, and eventually it's going to catch up. It's going to catch up. So right now, I don't have my routine that I used to have. So I need to find a new routine. And instead of rushing to unpack and settle and find my routine, I need to, for me, and I'm sharing it because this is something you might want to do, you need to stop and ground yourself, whether it's just sitting outside, going for a walk, just being. just being is going to help you ground yourself in this very crazy time. Now, I don't know what's been happening like politically, because honestly, with politics, I really don't give a shit. I think they're all full of shit. I think they're all fighting who wants to control us, and I don't think we need them. So, but I know there's some political shit going on right now, and use discernment. Okay, remember, these are distractions. Trust what you feel is more important, what's really affecting your life, and focus on that. Don't focus on the bullshit and the distractions, because that's what this is. Remember, it might look like you have side A and side B. You don't. You have A and B who work for C, and that's it. And C is in charge. So it doesn't matter what side you pick, they're all of the same agenda. Nobody cares for you except for you. So this is a very important time for us to focus on our needs, what we want, what we desire, what we feel is right for us. Just because something's right for me is not going to be right for you. But that doesn't mean I should take away your free will to make a choice because it's not right for me. No, we have to just allow everyone to find their own way. And the things that we have in common is what will bring us together. And that is what I feel, whoever you want to call it, those in charge, the 1%, do not want us to do, is to come together through common ground. We might be different, but deep inside, our morals, our values might be the same, and that's what's important. So keep that in mind as we go through whatever is going to happen. Do not panic. I do feel a lot of the old system will be collapsing. This is the year that everything will collapse. And I think it's pretty safe to say that whether you're aware or not, the old way, one, is not working, and two, it's collapsing. And life as we know it will never be the same, ever. So forget about the good old days, or when there was a time this happened and we got out of it. And that's, be okay. Just like us personally are going through intense changes, so is Earth. Earth on a global scale, globally, we're going through changes. Things are collapsing. The truth is being revealed. It's right there in your face. So just be mindful of that and use discernment now more than ever. Use discernment. So I'm stuffy. I'm burning some mug wood. I burned some sage, and it was just like really. And oh, Marianne, my little moon, my niece Tiffany gave me for Christmas 2 years ago. I finally unpacked it. So I figured the new moon circle, we have a little sliver of the moon. So that's appropriate. I kind of just threw everything together there to give you some kind of a background, and all you're seeing is my shadow. So that went well. Okay, so those of you who are new to my channel, I want to welcome you. I'm going to show you 3 cards. Each card represents a deck. Pick the card that you're drawn to, because most likely there is going to be a message that either you don't want to hear, or that is so obvious to you, you don't see it. So it's the message you need to hear. All 3 decks are going to resonate with each other. Normally I pull out 1 or 2 cards that give me the theme of the circle and the reading tonight, but tonight 3 cards fell out. And I've been seeing the number 3 a lot, so it's just very interesting. I don't know. If you notice another 3, just let me know, because it's just interesting. So we have divine guidance, which is exactly what we need to trust. We have health. And we have confidence. Notice it's 38, 30, and 32. There's the threes again. There's something with the threes. 2 days, threes are like in my face. So we have divine guidance, trust that everything is happening for the greater good, for everyone involved, including you. And you might not know where it's taking you, but you have to trust it's better than what you thought. Because if I had a plan, what I just experienced over the past week, there's no way. So you have to trust that. There's always a bigger plan and things come together and blow your mind. Health. A lot of us are experiencing the intense energies that are hitting Earth, whether they're solar flares, the Schumann resonance. There's a lot of strong energies going on. So vertigo, all the same symptoms, losing your balance, getting dizzy, a lot of head pressure. Stomach issues seem to be more than the past couple of weeks. I'm noticing I kind of lost my appetite. I went like a whole day without eating and didn't realize I wasn't even hungry. So I have like no appetite. I don't want to say this is normal for everyone, but for me, I know it's my solar plexus adjusting to the energy. It could very well be the same thing, Anita. Nausea is a common symptom of these strong energies. Oh wow, viruses. But there's a lot of stomach issues going around. And then and that's clearing up. That's what the health means. Our bodies need to adjust to the higher frequency of energies coming in. So it's going to feel shitty as our body adjusts to it. The energies aren't going to stop. They're going to continue getting stronger and stronger. It's just that we will be able to handle these higher energies, these higher frequencies easier. So health will start getting better. You will start feeling okay as you adjust. But it is telling us to change our diets. Certain smells may bother you, certain foods may bother you. There's a lot of chemicals in that shit that we got so used to. Things we think are natural aren't even natural. They're manufactured somewhere in some kind of lab to look like a fruit, for instance. Our bodies are getting very sensitive to these I'm going to call them chemicals. I don't know what the hell they use, but they're chemicals. If it's not grown by nature, it's a chemical. So if you're rejecting a lot of food and you're having a hard time with your stomach and digestive, eat, I want to say healthier, but be mindful where you buy your fresh fruit and produce, like maybe a farm. Hey, sunshine. Oh, okay. I miss you, Lin. So change your diet, change where you buy your food. Try to be more local or grow your own stuff. Now, I had a garden where I lived. I do not have one here. I do plan on growing stuff that I eat because I know where the seeds come from. I know what dirt I'm using. I don't spray my food. Those are very important because those are the things that you might have a sensitivity to. Just because you weren't sensitive to it before, you're in a higher frequency now. And that might be the case. So be mindful of what you're eating and try to eat more. I don't want to say organic because that's bullshit too. Um, Fresher in the sense you know where it's grown and where you're getting it from. Forget about organic. That's just the label they stick on. A lot of that stuff isn't what we think it is. And I think that's bullshit. Guys, I am so thirsty. It's like I can't drink enough water. And then we have confidence. So this is also, my knee keeps hitting the table. Sorry, guys. This is us trusting the whole process and as it unfolds and we find our place in this new energy. That's all it is. It's just, things that we're used to were unfamiliar at one time, right? That's what this is. This is just an unfamiliar thing that eventually will become our normal. That's all it is. Look, everybody's changing their diets and they have stomach stuff going on. Kyra, I don't know about kale chips, Kyra. I'd rather have neither. Although I do, I guess if I crave it, I would eat potato chips. I have to crave it. I listen to it. That's my diet. Whatever my body's craving is what I eat. If it doesn't crave it, I don't eat it. It's that simple. If I crave, like tonight, I had a cheeseburger. I was craving a cheeseburger. Best burger I've ever had. Maybe something in the meat my body needed. I'm not going to question it and say it's not healthy to eat meat. You have to, be on an intuitive diet. Listen to your body. Let your body tell you what you need. It'll tell you what you're craving is what you need. Okay, enough of that. We're going to get on to the reading. So let's see. I'm going to show you the 3 cards, and I'm going to start here. This is deck number 1. If you are drawn to this deck, you are deck number 1. This is deck number 2. If you are drawn to this deck, you are deck number 2. And this is deck number 3. If you're drawn to this, you are deck number 3. Let me know when you pick your cards. I'm going to show them again. So deck number 1 is the giraffe. Hello, deck number 1 people. Deck number 2 is the bee. I remember always hearing a bee's not supposed to fly, but it doesn't. No, it can't, and it does it anyway. Very cool concept. And the snow leopard is deck number 3. Now, for some reason, Archangel Gabriel gave me a message, and it was interesting because he told me to do something with my cards, and it led me to the deck that I can't even explain it. It was just weird. So the message was not in the cards that I first read. The message was in one of these 3 decks, and I already know which one it is. Okay, so I'm just going to write down the decks. This way I can timestamp them when we are done. Oh my God, I'm just wrecking the whole joint here. Hey, Rachel. Okay, if you chose the giraffe, you are deck number 1. Okay, trying to remember the timestamps. Oh, deck number 1. Looks like you got stomach, throat. Whoop, upside down, throat. And I know these cards are backwards. I'm going to read your giraffe message first. Great, I can't see shit. Giraffe is the visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Guide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So self-love, right? Look, self-esteem. Here's the stomach. Man, did you pick number 1? Is that what you picked? That's why you're saying I told you. Yes, she did. Okay. Responsibility. So here's the conflict. Okay. Your self-love and self-esteem, for some reason, is riding on other people. Okay. So you feel like this is a new thing where I can feel it and I don't know how to put it into words. So bear with me, guys, while I try to put it into words. It's like there are things that you want to do and you feel very drawn to it, but you feel guilty because it's going to affect other people and you're not sure how it's going to affect them. So you take what you really want and what makes you happy and you put you on the back burner and please everyone else. And it's getting exhausting. And because you're feeling overwhelmed by it and you're done, right? You're just done with this shit. You're feeling a lot of guilt over it. And that guilt is what's keeping you from saying what you want to say and doing what you want to do. So you might feel, when you want to cry and you're in front of a lot of people and you stop yourself and you get that lump in your throat, but all you can think is like, I can't cry in front of everybody. But so you swallow it. You swallow that emotion that's triggering those tears because you don't want to cry in front of someone and you feel that lump. That's what I feel like this card is. You're taking the emotions that you're feeling and instead of expressing them because of guilt, there's a lot of guilt associated with the reasons why you're not following through with speaking up or saying what you want to say. So you swallow it. Feels like that lump. So you may either have issues with swallowing, like sometimes you feel like you can't swallow. You could be having issues with like clearing your throat, like like a post-nasal drip, or I don't know, a hairball, whatever fits. You know what I'm talking about. And there's definitely stomach and digestive issues here because that's where you're holding that energy. And your solar plexus, which is the upper part of your belly, is your power chakra. That's the fire in the belly. That's your power, your confidence. Remember, this reading is about confidence. So all this guilt and insecurity is what you are aware of, and it's condensed energy in your stomach giving you these stomach issues. That means that confidence has to exist within that energy of equal intensity. So no matter how bad it feels, emotionally, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about necessarily physically. Oh God, physically. It's more emotional. It's more like, I don't know. I just keep feeling guilt. And almost resentment, like a resentment type guilt. Even though there's no root chakra stuff here, I feel like anger, resentment is a part of this guilt. Like, remember, guilt is not just one feeling. Guilt has many, many faces. So pay attention to that feeling. Pay attention to where you are feeling it. And just ask yourself, like, what is this? Put your hands on your stomach. Close your eyes. What is this? And listen, your higher self will tell you what it is. And it's going to be something very, very simple. I think you're overthinking, overanalyzing your situation right now. You're making it bigger than it really is because you feel overwhelmed, especially when it comes to responsibilities. Maybe like too many people depend on you, or you're taking care of a family member, or you just feel like burdened, and you feel bad about feeling burdened, basically. So that's going on with the chakras. Oh my God, you got a shit ton of cards. Hang on. So you have obstacles and challenges, victory and success, triumphant success, light, love begins, and deception and envy. So we're going to start with the obstacles and challenges. So, okay, I want you to look at this card because this is what stood out to me. You see he's walking and then, oh, Jesus. There's like, it looks like he's walking off a ledge, right? or a broken path. So maybe you'll see that path may be broken, but really what it is, it's a leap of faith. So you're kind of seeing these challenges as challenges, but they're really opportunities. Um, maybe if you look, now for some, I feel like you've already turned your challenges into opportunities, but those who have not yet, look at your challenge in a creative way because it's pointing you in a direction to take a leap of faith. So it's not an obstacle. It's not really a challenge. It's an unknown that is kind of, it's like the universe throwing you off the cliff, basically. It's like, go. This is it. Just go. Go. I'm telling you, you're on the right path. Go. Even though you can't see what's in front of you. It doesn't mean you're going to fall off. It just means you have to take a leap of faith. Then you have success. Success. So really this leap, whether you've taken it yet or not, is pointing you in the right direction. It's pointing you to success. This is basically you manifesting your craziest dreams. And as long as you continue to dream that dream, it's going to keep manifesting exactly like you envision it. Let me tell you about this house that I'm in right now. For I don't know how many years, 2-3 years, I've been envisioning my perfect home. And when I walk in, there would be an office to the left, the kitchen would be in the front, the master bedroom would be on one side, and 2 bedrooms and another bathroom was on the other side. For years. Every night before I went to sleep, I would envision this house. You bet your ass the house that I'm in right now is exactly the floor plan. Oh, and there's a pool. Everything I envisioned in this vision is here. So that's what the universe is telling you. Just because it doesn't seem like what it is, it is. It's just not going to happen the way. How many times have I said that over the past circles? It's not going to happen the way you think. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So you have to trust that leap of faith. So then we have the light. So this light for me feels like there's been a lot of heaviness around you. Maybe you've been experiencing a lot of just shit. You've been carrying a lot of stuff. It's been like one challenge after another. It was like, when does it end? It's ended. Okay? Because now this means light as in divine light and light as in the energy. It's not heavy no more. It's like the universe is carrying you over the threshold now. You know, you've struggled, you've dragged yourself to this point, and now the universe is going to pick you up and then carry you into exactly what you've envisioned. For some, not all of you, we have love begins. For some reason, I don't know why, March and April feel like the love of a lifetime opportunities. It even came out in my cards, and you guys know how I feel about relationships, at least me in a relationship. This is bringing whatever title you want to give your divine counterpart, whether it's twin flame, soulmate, divine masculine, divine feminine, whatever you want to call them. Okay? March, April is the time that they're going to come together. And it's the number one. And you have 2 ones here. You have number 1 for triumph, success, and number 1 for love begins, which means there's nothing you need to do. Whatever you're doing now is perfect. If you're on a dating site, stay there. If you're not, don't sign up. Don't be looking for this shit, because this is going to find you. You don't have to find it. Then you have this one. deception and envy. There is someone that is around you pretending to be a friend. This person pretends to be on the same like frequency as you, in the sense like, oh, they believe the same things, they like the same things, blah blah blah. It almost feels like, oh, this friendship is so easy because they like the same things. It's a lie. It's just a lie. And as these things, as you overcome the challenges in your life, like everything is becoming lighter and things are working out for you and you're moving forward, and oh my God, there's so many opportunities and this is exciting. This person's not happy for you. This person is a snake. They're a phony. They envy you more than they value you. That's the only way I can explain it. They envy you more than they value you. So you know who this is. You know, because you already know you've been making up excuses for this person why they act. Their true colors flicker out every once in a while. And you may find yourself making up excuses for them. But you know the red flags. They're not really who you think they are. And you know deep down inside they're not. Look, you got the owl card. Be the hunter, not the hunted. Okay, so this to me, I don't know why. You see that flower light thingy around it? I feel like you're very protecting. You're protecting. If this person wishes bad juju or tries to do something like to out of envy and desperation, it's not going to work because you are protected, and not just divinely. I feel like you have like family members, ancestors, and you're aware of them, that they're around you, protecting you and guiding you. But I feel like they're telling you to stand in your power. Don't, how can I put this into words? Hang on. Don't be less of who you are or lower your vibration because someone's uncomfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are a person of light, right? Of course, someone who's miserable is not going to feel comfortable with you. And you know this. So unconsciously, sometimes we will lower our frequency to make the shitty person feel comfortable around us for whatever reason. And we're not supposed to do that. We were never supposed to do that. Okay. But we are becoming more aware of that. And I feel like that's what this card is telling you. Do not dim your light because someone's uncomfortable. If they're uncomfortable, then let them go away. You don't need it. This card came out in the last reading. Now, remember, I thought she had marks on her cuts, but she has flies. And the flies, to me, feel like gossip. And I don't know what it is with this person that they came up in these cards. It's not something you need to be worried about. It's something you need to be aware of. And you need to trust what you feel, not what you think. Like making up excuses and think you're being, oh, I'm not being spiritual or loving because, you know, everyone is allowed to be who they are, which is true. But this person is not that person. Okay. And you shouldn't have to convince yourself that they're worthy or a good person because your intuition's telling you that they're not. They're not. Send them love. Send them away. And when you send someone love, let me tell you, it works. In an amazing way, it works. Something so simple. So next time this person's around you or someone who triggers you and you're ready to defend yourself, just stop for a minute. And know They're triggering you because you have an issue, a shadow that they've triggered. You're aware of this, but they're not. So you have compassion for them that they are living in a shitty place and they're unaware that they're living in a shitty place. That's where that compassion comes in. Like, you know what? You're living in a shitty place and you don't have to. So I'm going to send you love because you deserve to be happy. And I believe everybody deserves to be happy. And no one deserves to be miserable. I really believe that. Even the shittiest person on the planet deserves to be happy. They're being shitty because they're in pain. They're not aware. So when you send someone love from that place, I promise you, it works. Their personality will change right in front of you, like immediately. And all you do is just send them love. Just take a deep breath, and as you blow it out, you're just thinking, I'm sending you love, really from your heart. Don't convince yourself that you want to be compassionate. Find that place within you that you feel that compassion, that they're so miserable. And then when you feel that compassion, like, they deserve to be happy. They're just so miserable and they don't need to be. In that place, I send you love. Watch how quickly they change. It's amazing. It's amazing. I was doing it every day for weeks. And there were people around me, literally their moods changed, their personalities changed, or they're not around me, which either way, it's fine. So use that technique, very simple, and you're going to be amazed at how powerful it is, which brings us to the Trust Yourself card. These two cards came out in the last reading I did. I'm pretty sure these two cards came out. I don't know what deck, but I remember these two cards in this same deck. So if you see, she's surrounded by animals. This Trust Yourself, you have all the support you need within yourself, whether it be the spirit world around you, opening up that inner wisdom, reminding you of your power and who you are, or you just realize you're a badass. And there are people that are coming into that power. I'm starting to realize it, that us as humans really are powerful. And we are really badasses. I mean, the fact that we're still here dealing with things that we're dealing with, that makes us a badass in my world. So you have surrender to the divine. The end of a tough cycle approaches, and a personal issue reaches resolution. So I don't want to say the hard part, because I don't want to make it sound like it's all going to be like kittens and unicorns. It's not. But the struggle that you've been feeling, when am I going to see a result? How much more do I have to do to get to where I want to be? That's it. You don't have to. You're going to continue taking action and moving forward. But all the energy you've been putting into something over the past 5 years, and it's a collective reading, so it may be 3 years for some, 5 years for others. Take how it resonates. That has come to an end. It's done. It's over. You're in a new chapter. And this new chapter it's going to be easy as you become aware of everything around you, because it's new. Always use discernment and trust your intuition. You have 7, 12, and then 9 and Sagittarius. So I feel like from now until June, it's really going to be exciting. All aspects of your life is going to unfold. Love. If you're in a relationship, your relationship is going to strengthen. If you're not, You will be meeting someone. Your financial, that sense of security, stability is there. You'll get it. Health, you're going to start feeling better and feeling stronger. Purpose, the purpose will be revealed in exactly where you are right now. Because I believe right now, for the month of March, wherever we are on the path of purpose. So whether it makes sense or not right now, just know that you're on the right path and you are in your purpose. All right, so now this obviously may be someone specific. It may not apply. Once again, it's a collective reading. Take it as it resonates. But I feel like someone feels the need to push the issue when it comes to relationship, because you got wait and get more information and then look for a sign. And then within the next few months. So this particular one feels like it's a relationship. Either it's not going the way you want, or there's someone that you believed was your twin flame soulmate divine counterpart, and you just wanted to like flourish. You just want it to happen already. Your message is to wait and look for a sign, because there's more to it that you are not aware of right now. But you have to give it a chance to unfold within the next few months. That one felt like very, very specific. So I guess someone needed to hear that. Now let's see the collective one. You have forgiveness. It's up to you, and listen to your intuition. So you are definitely going to have to trust yourself. You're going to have to pay attention to your intuition and trust that everything is unfolding the way it's supposed to, exactly the way it is. So deck number 1, I hope that resonated with you. And now we're going to move on to deck number 2, which is Mr. Bumblebee. So the Bumblebee is community. And his message is, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. How's that? Your chakras: sacral chakra, pleasure; third eye chakra; and the famous throat chakra, creativity. So I feel like deck number 2 is learning to embrace I deserve. I deserve to be happy. I deserve this pedicure. I deserve this shirt. Whatever it is. You're learning that you deserve, because that's what this pleasure card feels like. Feels like I deserve. I deserve to indulge and feel beautiful and sensual and enjoy the things around me instead of always sacrificing. Third eye. This feels like you're not sleeping very well. Either your sleep's getting broken a lot, or you're sleeping like a cat, like these little naps, and you're not really sleeping fully through the night. And when you do sleep, when you are sleeping, you have these weird dreams. And it might not be all the time, but there's some, oh my God, it just feels like really bizarre dreams. And I don't even think you're meant to figure out these dreams. just yet. The meaning of these dreams will reveal itself later on. So don't overanalyze and don't look at those books, the dream encyclopedia, because the information you need, the information that you're receiving is not in those books. Creativity. So this is what's coming through, and I'm trying to find a nicer way to say it, but it's not, it won't let me. It's time to express yourself and open up, and that's it. Stop worrying about how people are going to see you and judge you. It's time for you to express yourself verbally and show yourself to the world. And if you are crazy creative and, for instance, this is an example. The real you wants to be like a gypsy, like very flowy clothes and hippie style. And, you want to travel and live in an RV, but oh my God, what is everybody going to say if I really do that? Because I need this job and it doesn't give me the freedom to do that. So I feel like it's the universe telling you just do what makes you happy. Just express who you truly are. Because the truth is, we're not really on this planet for a long time. So you might as well enjoy the trip while you're here. If you think about it, if we just like work and wait to retire and blah, 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 what does it even mean? Like, what was the purpose of this whole trip then? Right? So I feel like it's telling you to think of what the purpose of your trip here to Earth is. Now make believe you're an alien and you just landed on Earth. How would you see Earth? What would you want to experience? Forget about the conditioning. Forget about all those things that you were told who you had to be and what you're supposed to do. Make believe today's your first day on Earth. What would you do? How would you see the planet? What would you want to experience? Those are the things that you need to do. And I feel like you are in the perfect position to do it. It's just, there's some doubt. But you're working through it because you are in this I deserve vibe. Stand your ground. See, it goes back to just, this is who I am. Harmony. Balance. This is relationships also. I almost feel like, and this may just be for someone specific, like the whole living in an RV and traveling the country, or I guess whatever world you can drive to. I feel like if you're not in a relationship, you will meet someone that is gung-ho about that idea. And I feel like that's the push that you need to meet someone and just hit the road with them. Like I said, this might not be for everyone. This might be just specific, but it's something that specific person needs to hear. You have the universe card, so you are on the right path. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And if you look at this card, there's like a swirl of light, right? And then the face is manifested in the middle. So it's like you are all this light in soul form, in spirit form. And here you are on Earth as a physical person. Maybe that's why that alien story came up. I don't know. Emotional loss and suffering in silence. So I feel like there is, and it's not necessarily romantic. It could be friendship. It could be family. It could be any type of relationship. But there was the ending of a relationship. Like, I just feel like the bonds that you thought was there was a fake bond. So it kind of pulled you apart. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it happens like you fought with this person, or it could have been amicable. It's just that you didn't give yourself a chance to like mourn the end of this specific relationship. You kind of just kept moving through like it didn't matter, but it does matter. So pay attention to that. Destiny. So you are on the right path. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I do feel like you're coming into money soon, like a gift. Like someone's going to give you a gift, a valuable gift. And let that just be a validation that you are in the exact energy that you're supposed to be in, because you're attracting these things. Release the dark wound and let love in. I'm just going to leave that there. I'm not even going to translate it. Release the dark wound and let love live. Take that one how it resonates. The world wants to be written. So looking on top of her head, she has all those butterflies, like they're coming out of her head, right? Like she has all these ideas and inspiration. I'm just hearing like you have your wings. Now it's time to fly. And it was really interesting because 2 weeks ago, I did a meditation where I literally had wings coming. I felt the wings coming out of my shoulder blades. It was so weird. I've never meditated and had that specific experience before where I felt my wing was stuck, like it was opening. I feel like this is your wings. You have your wings. Now it's time to fly. Maybe they're stuck, Close your eyes and imagine you have wings coming out of your shoulder blades, and just let them come out and see what they feel like. Just pay attention to it. Maybe they're a little sticky because you got them. Legacy of light. So I do feel like you have done a lot of ancestral healing. You've done a lot of healing. I just feel like you need to calm down with the healing, that maybe you're looking too much to heal. Healing is a process in that moment. Stop looking for shit to heal. Stop looking for like inner child stuff. If it doesn't happen in the moment, the present moment, don't look for it. In the moment, it will tell you what you need to heal, what you need to embrace, what you need to be aware of. You don't have to look for anything. You never did, but it accelerated your healing in the past. Now you need to like relax a little bit. Going beyond normal. So this one, I love this card because this one always feels like the golden ticket, the golden idea. There is something very big that you're creating, something very like it's global. It's just something big. Maybe you think it's something that would be so much fun for you to do, and you can, let's say it's a business. And if I have 10 clients, it would be awesome. But this idea is so much bigger than that. That was like an example. You're thinking on a smaller scale. It's something much, much bigger. And that is what's unfolding right now. There's the Aries. There's the new moon in Aries like tonight. It's time to take action. Don't let pride get in your way. You have a lot of fire coming up. You had Aries, Leo. Meditate and contemplate. That's a Pisces card. Communication is key. Gemini, the yin and yang. I feel like you're learning to find balance in between the duality of things. There's light and dark. and you're learning the balance in between the two. There's right, there's wrong, there's balance in between the two. Because right and wrong doesn't mean right and wrong. It's just two sides of the same thing, two extreme versions. And you're learning to bring it, be at that 0 point, that pure balance between the two. I'm aware of this and I'm aware of that, but I'm going to stay unaffected because this is the place I want to be. That's what this card feels like. Even though it says communication is key. You and your loved ones are safe. So I wanted to see what signs you had. You have Aquarius, number 11. You have the number 2 and the number 5. So let's see. I feel like the next 2 months are going to be really exciting, and things are going to, thank you, Kyra. I saw a whole bunch of things, but I didn't want to get distracted because everybody knows I distracted myself. But I feel like things are going to move fast. Things are going to unfold really fast, and you're going to be in it. So don't stress out at how things are going to happen. They're just going to happen and unfold. So if you're in a pause period where you feel like nothing's going on, I don't know what to do, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, you're not supposed to do anything. You're supposed to rest and veg. Trust me, I went through this. And then I know what that's like, feeling like you got to do something. I can't rest at a time like this because it's very stressful. I can't just pause. And now everything's moving really fast. And I think this is why I was supposed to rest. I was supposed to take a pause. So embrace the pause. You have compromise, no need to worry, and yes. And I feel like either someone's thinking of something right now or they wanted to know something, because I felt like I had to. The situation will approve. Opportunity and trust. So the second shuffle I did was either someone thought of something or someone asked something in their head, something specific that they wanted to know. You know, like when we don't trust our own intuition, we got to look in 100 different ways and 13 different decks of cards, only to get the same answer and still question it. Is there something? Oh, it's a shadow. Yeah, it looks like I have black tears, right? Anyway, it just stood out. Okay, sorry about that. That's deck number 2. So now we're going to move on to deck number 3. And deck number 3 is the Snow Leopard. Self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for you. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in a silent perfection. There's something about this card. Let me read it again because it just makes me, I can't figure out what I'm feeling. You're strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. So this card feels like you don't have to prove yourself no more. You can just take a step back. You know, when someone says that they don't like you say something and they have to like go against what you said, And then you sit there and you argue because you want them to see your point of view or vice versa. And I feel like this card is just telling you just to be. Just, you know what, you're right. Because whatever they're thinking, they're right. Whether you agree with it or not, it's right for them. So they're right. It doesn't mean it's right for you. So that's what I feel like that card is telling you. Just, I don't know, just take a step back and let everything, just observe. That's it. That was a long way to say just observe what's going on. Just observe what people are saying, which is interesting because the first chakra card was compassion, the heart chakra, action, the root, desires, the sacral, and seeing, the third eye. I should have finished the sentence. Okay, so deck number 3 feels like they are in an amazing place right now. And if you don't feel it, you need to change your perspective, because I feel like you're in an amazing place. And this card is what made me feel that you have so much wisdom and power within you, and knowledge and awareness, that you're just in a perfect place within yourself, not just in life, just like within yourself, that you are standing in your power. You're standing in your compassion. You intuition is like on fire. Where you may be like a little squeaky is maybe there's a fear when it comes to taking action, or an insecurity where it comes to I deserve. This is what I want. This is what makes me happy. Did I do it in the circle? Yes, we did the meditation in the circle. I had to think about it, where we focused on what we loved, which is what makes us happy. And what makes us happy is very simple. I'm happy that I have a washer and dryer, because it would really suck if I didn't, right? So I'm happy. That makes me happy that I have a washer and dryer. Do I feel like this is the greatest thing in my life when life is happening? Probably not. People don't think about these things. I'm happy that I could turn on the faucet and I have water, or turn on the switch and I have electric, or get up and walk to the door because I have healthy legs or a healthy body. These are things that make us happy. And I feel like you need to remember what makes you happy. It's not the material things. Like, for instance, and I feel like we've worked on this, we've done this, and I can't remember if it was on YouTube or in the group, but I'm having such a hard time putting it into words. Hang on a second. It's not like you want money. What do you want money for? So you don't have to stress and pay your bills, so you can be financially free. But really, what do you want? I want to be free. I want to be able to do the things that make me happy. Like people who look forward to retirement. When I retire, I'm going to play golf all day. Well, why can't you do it now? Why can't you do it while you have a healthy body and healthy legs, rather than when you're older and, God forbid, you can't walk as good, and then need to play, want to play golf, like all achy and shit. Like, do it when you want, when you have the opportunity. This makes you happy. Do it. Don't look for retirement to do what you enjoy, because we're not promised that. We don't know if we're going to make it that far. So if this is something you want to do today, then that's when you do it today. But you need to remember what makes you happy, and really think about the things that you think make you happy, what you really are craving, because this is about like craving. You're craving freedom. You're craving authenticity. You're craving acceptance. These are the things that are being hidden by all these other like layers of facade that, oh, I want the brand new car because then everybody looked that I'm successful. And if I'm successful, then everyone's going to accept me until I lose my car and I'm not successful no more, right? Then the whole world comes crashing down. But what you're really craving is acceptance. Is the car going to give you acceptance? No, but you're under the illusion that it is. So pay attention to what you're craving and what your goals are and see what truly it is that you want. Pay attention to that. And then take that action and move in that direction. Listening for the truth. Look at that. Against the grain. Oh, I don't know why I keep dropping shit all day. Against the grain. So this is you, remember, against the grain. I'm supposed to have a car or the job or whatever it is to appear to be successful, but really what she wants is acceptance, freedom. So it's going to be out of the ordinary. It's going to be out of the conditioning that we've been told. Oh, look, I got 1111. I have 11 people on it set on here. 11 people on and 11 likes. So it's 1111. See? Perfect sign. It's not the world. Oh God. Hang on. In the world, not of the world. So to me, this looks like she's breaking free. She's like, yay. Like all this was kind of holding her back. I almost want to say it's the octopus legs. What do they call tentacles? That is grabbing her, but it's really her hair. So basically, what you thought was holding you back isn't really holding you back. It's just you're giving yourself permission. Guys, you're in a great, amazing place. Give yourself permission to set yourself free. Okay, so this is the root chakra. I'm feeling like maybe you need to ground yourself more. And ground yourself does not necessarily mean like meditating or walking outside. Being more present, being more grounded in the moment. Because the more you can put yourself in the moment, the easier it's going to be for you to figure out what you really want and what your desires really are. But you have everything else within you already. You've done a lot of work on yourself. You've healed so much within yourself. It's just like deck number 3 is in an amazing. Who picked deck number 3? I want to see which ones picked deck number 3 because I feel like you're in an amazing position. Rejoice in celebration. Recognition and reward. Look at these cards. Fulfillment of wishes. Balance. And then shadow. Now, like, there it is. There's the shadow. I feel like you're aware of your shadows. That's what I feel like. You're aware of your shadows. Because for me, they look like, at first, when I saw this card just now, I thought they were shaking hands. Like there's so many ways you can look at this card, but I saw it as them shaking hands, like you made peace with your shadow. Balance. This one to me feels like Archangel Michael, protection. Either, and there's the 11 again. Either you're communicating with Archangel Michael, or you have this like warrior spirit, because Archangel Michael is like the warrior, the protector. I don't know. There's just something about Archangel Michael in your life for some reason. So fulfillment of wishes. I mean, guys, really, do I really need to tell you what that means? Recognition and reward. And then celebration. And there's the number 3 again. What number was? Oh, the action card was number 3. You got 3 and 3. This is 3, this is 3. It's just interesting with all the 3s. Okay, let's see what your angel messages are. Don't let your past hold you back. It's time to release negativity. Nothing will come of this situation, and emotions are running high. I can hear people, when I read this card, nothing will come of this situation, I can hear people when they think, well, what does that mean? What does that mean? Is it bad? Nothing's going to come of it. Is that bad? It just means to me that things aren't going to happen the way you think. It's a surprise. Think of the universe being because you know the universe has a sense of humor. Okay? We can't take the universe seriously because it does some crazy shit. So if you think you know the best way to do something, no. The universe will just like change everything around you and be like, I got this. Just trust me on this. That's what I feel like this card is. It's just not going to happen the way you think. It's going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. The emotions are running high. So I feel like deck number 3 may feel this shift throughout the month where, remember I said, our emotions are going to be like a bit much. Deck number 3 is going to feel it more, especially if you're a water sign, because you're already emotional to begin with. So you may be feeling this more. Maybe like me, I know, I already feel it, and I'm not a water sign. I already know everything is going to catch up to me, and I'm going to process everything that I wasn't able to process because there was so much going on. It doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's just, it needs to happen so I can create balance within myself. So same thing applies for deck number 3. It's something that needs to happen. It doesn't have to be extreme. It can happen. It can be a moment. But you have to give yourself a chance to allow whatever you're feeling in the moment to feel it. That's it. Don't worry about being brave. With AA Michael. Oh my God, Carmen. Oh, wow. Wow, that blew me away, Carmen. Wow. That is, deck number 3 is on an amazing path. Amazing, not path. I feel like everybody's on their path, but deck number 3 is not giving themselves credit for where they really are within themselves. And I don't know why. Wow, Carmen. After saying that, I feel like I was speaking to you. That's crazy. The negativity, this card, it's trying to release negativity. I feel like it's just about stagnant thoughts, like when your mind gets the best of you and you overthink stuff. I feel like that's where the negativity is. You have the number 1, and this is what's standing out to me with this card. It's almost going too fast. So maybe where you are right now, the changes that are happening really, really fast, but you have number 1. So number 1 to me always feels like you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're on the right path. And even though things are going fast, just, you know, when they say something about giving the wheel to Jesus, like letting Jesus drive, like, give the wheel to Jesus. I'm sorry. I don't know how the saying goes, but I think you know what I'm talking about. Same thing applies here. This is a time to, whatever your belief system is, it's time to hand over the wheel. Let them take you to the destination, or it take you to the destination, however you want to look at it. You don't have to figure it out. Allow some divine energy, source, God, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. Let them take you in a direction. You have the number 8. 8 to me is the infinity. I feel like someone's releasing something, because 3 times I felt like yawning and I had to stop myself, because then I'll make all of you yawn, because we all know yawning is catchy. So either you are yawning right now, or maybe you feel like crying, whatever it is. I feel like somebody's releasing something. So stop stopping yourself from releasing it. Just allow yourself to release it. Whether it's a yawn, sneeze, cough. See, there it goes again. I really want to yawn so bad. And then you have the number 10. You'll start all over again, which I feel like that's where you are. You're starting all over again. So now let's see what's... Whoop. In the near future. Abundance. Big, happy changes. And peaceful resolution. Wow. Okay, hang on. I feel like there's success. And then you have not the right time. And I feel like this is because you're trying to push something that may not be part of the plan. Maybe you think that's your only option based on what you know right now, but it's not. There's a lot of stuff that you're totally not aware of that will reveal itself in the near future. So don't put all your energy into something that, trust me, guys, I did this. And I'm telling you, there were times there was a part of me that knew this and wouldn't do it. And then there was a part of me that knew it but wanted to, like, take the time to just veg, release, just surrender to. It's like, you know what, I'm not going to stress it. I know things are going to work out. I would fight it. I would give myself a certain amount of time to believe that, or feel that, or live in that. And then as I felt like time was running out, I started, oh no, I need to do something. And I would do like what turned out to be random shit that really didn't make or break anything, that ended up coming together. It just wasn't part of it. So I know I'm babbling, but I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, guys. So now we are going to do our meditation. So get comfy. You can sit or lay down. I'm going to kind of cross my legs here. And this is the first time I'm meditating in a week. So we are going to do a grounding meditation. I'm not sure where it's going to take us. I'm just going to trust it guiding us to wherever it guides us. So get comfy, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in. And let out a big sigh. And your next breath in, just feel the air come in through your nose, filling up your body. And slowly exhale through your mouth. And just allow your body to relax. Breathing in and out. Breathing in peace and exhaling love. Breathing in peace and exhaling love. And each breath, you can feel your body becoming deeper and deeper relaxed. It feels so good to just let go and not think, not figure anything out, just be here, breathing. And just notice the air around you, how it touches your skin. Can you feel a breeze? Does it feel cool or warm? Just notice how it touches your skin. Pay attention to what parts it touches first and how it flows all around you. And notice any sounds that are around you. Now I want you to go beyond the sounds. I want you to go into the vibration of your energy body. And you can hear a pulse. Maybe it sounds like white noise. Just listen to the energy that flows around you, within you, and all around you. And just listen to this pulse or white noise or however you hear it. And now bring your attention back to feeling it. Feeling your body, feeling the vibration. And now tune into hearing and feeling the vibration. You can feel the pulse and you can hear it. You can hear the white noise of energy and you can feel it. Now bring your attention down to your feet and just feel how the ground pulls the energy from beneath your feet. And if you're laying down, you can still feel it. The earth's magnetic energy attaches to your earth chakra, which is beneath your feet. And it just pulls the energy down. And you can feel your body becoming grounded and centered. It's as if the earth is like a vacuum, absorbing all old, stagnant energy from beneath your feet, and at the same time, feeding you nourishing, loving energy in return. Now just keep your focus on what this feels like, this energy. You can feel your body releasing everything, going down, out through your feet into the earth. And the earth exchanges this energy with loving, nurturing, healing energy coming up through your feet, into your legs, up your legs, into your hips, your stomach. Feel it moving up into your heart space, your throat chakra, out through the top of your head. And you're feeling sturdy, supported, and grounded in this energy. And now imagine a spinning sun just above your head of golden white light. And it's spinning so fast, you can feel the energy from this sun. And you can feel it showering you with loving, healing light. And now imagine this sun of light pouring down through the top of your head, down your face. You can feel the warmth, the vibration, down into your heart space as it slowly seeps down into your stomach, your hips, down your legs and out through the soles of your feet. And as it leaves your feet, you can feel strings of light planting itself deep into the core of the earth, grounding you and securing you in the highest frequency of Earth's energy, attaching you to the highest grid of love and light. And these strings of light just secure itself, securing your etheric body, physical, mental, and emotional body into the Earth grid as Earth continues to feed you this supportive, nurturing, loving light. Allow that energy to pull up and out through the top of your head as the ball of light above your crown pours down into the earth. And you can feel the two different energies. The grounding energy and you can feel the supported energy of the divine light. And just allow this circuit of energies continue to flow through your body, almost as if a figure 8 is happening from the top of your head down to your feet, energy swirling in an 8 fashion, infinity of love and light. Your next breath in, breathe in the light of the room into every cell of your being. Just breathe in light. And exhale any stagnant old energy. Breathe in light and excess old stagnant energy. And you can feel these two energies making the figure 8 get faster and faster, feeling the vibration becoming more and more intense. So intense, it has to expand out from your physical body. And you can feel this energy expanding out into the room, becoming brighter and bigger, expanding more and more, faster and faster. And continue to breathe in light. Allow your cells and your blood to be filled with this light. And as you exhale, releasing old stagnant energy, you can feel the earth's energy pulling you down, standing tall within the earth's vortex, knowing you are here for a reason and you are supported and loved just as you are in this moment. Nothing more and nothing less. You are perfect just as you are in this moment. And this is the version of you the earth supports. This version of you will always be protected and nurtured and secured into the earth grid. As the divine light above seals your aura, protecting you, only you can allow what you choose into your field. At this time, you may come in contact with any of your angels and guides, reminding you they are here for you to protect you and guide you. All you need to do is call on them. Thank the energies of the earth. Thank the energies of Source. Thank your angels and guides for protection and guidance. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Okay, guys, I got really stuffy. Let me know if you guys fell asleep on me, if you liked it, if it helped ground you in any way. And if all of you fell asleep on me, that's okay. Because right now we all needed it. I know I kind of started zoning out. Like I wasn't sure if I was talking or not. So I try not to get deep into meditation. But I thank you, Lori. I hope this helped ground you or bring you at least some peace in the moment. Let's put it that way. And bring you to a present moment, but most of all, feeling that connection to Earth. Oh, yeah, I noticed, I figured a couple of people might have fell asleep. Well, guys, I mean, if you fell asleep, then that's what you needed. But whatever it was, you heard. Oh, Toddy, I missed you, but I'm glad you made it at the end. I'm going to forget how to say your name again. I mean, I'm going to have to relearn it all over again. I'm going to have to sit here and think. Toddy, Tati. Very cool, Carmen. Oh, it's raining? I know it was raining here a little bit. Oh my God, I'm so stuffy. I know it was raining here a little bit, but I'm really waiting for one of those Florida thunderstorms, where it's like thunder and lightning and really like loud and pouring rain. I love storms. It's probably the earth sign in me because I can relate to snapping like that. Really? Wow. I got lucky. I thought it was supposed to rain. It was supposed to rain Saturday when I packed up my U-Haul, and Sunday where I was headed to was supposed to rain. So I thought I was going to get stuck in I'm like, great, it's going to rain on my shit while I'm packing. It's going to rain going to where I don't know where I'm going. And thank God it didn't rain at all. Today was the first day that it drizzled. There's nothing major. But apparently Tati's in a hurricane. We'll call it a hurricane. It doesn't matter if it's been verified hurricane. It's a hurricane. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you for all your donations and gifts and messages and support, especially during this time. The crazy time of my life right now. I thank you so much. Of course, my patrons, thank you for the support and love you guys give me. I don't even have words to say how I feel about my membership group. I think we all feel a hurricane. I don't know about outside, but inside for sure. I want to thank all of you truly. Your support, your subscribe, subscribe. I can't even talk. Screw it. You know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say. If you guys are interested in Patreon or I do have a mindful. Oh shit! I forgot the title of it. I wrote an ebook on mindfulness. I forgot the title of it, so I'm really good at that. But there is the first link in the description. You can download the ebook. It's in a PDF format. Yeah, usually at the end of the circles, I can't talk. And, just give me a break, guys. Eventually, I'll be back to normal, whatever that normal is. So have an amazing night. I send you all an abundance of new moon blessings. May your dreams be the least that you get. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Good night.